Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. Today, my TMI will present two management scholar which is Matt Weber and Douglas McGregor. My team was consist by three members which is me, Muhammad Taufik Hidayat, second, Nur Adriana Batrisa, and third, Amira Insirah. Okay, now let me tell you about introduction to Matt Weber bureaucratic management. Bureaucratic management was introduced by Max Weber, a German sociologist known for his work on authority and organizational structure. This approach emphasized a highly structured and a formal system of management. Let's move to next part about who is Max Weber. Welcome to next part. Let me ask you first, who is Max Weber? Max Weber was a key figure in sociology who studied power, authority, and organization. He introduced bureaucracy as the most efficient and rational way to manage a large-scale organization such as government and corporation. He believed that effective organization must rely on three factors, which is clear authority structure, formal rules and procedure, professional and systematic administration. Now let we move to contribution of Max Weber. Let's go. Welcome to contribution of Max Weber. Max Weber's main contribution to management is the bureaucratic management theory, which introduced a structured way to run a large organization. His key contributions include introducing a formal organization structure, promoting rational and objective decision-making, establishing rules and standard procedures, defining clear hierarchy of authority, emphasizing merit-based employment. This contribution helped modern organizations operate more systematically and efficiently. Now let me move to our next part, which is characteristic of bureaucratic management. Hi, welcome to characteristic of bureaucratic management. The first characteristic of bureaucratic management is clear hierarchy structure. Every member of the organization has a defined position from top management to lower level. Second, the staff specialization. Employees are assigned to a specific role based on their skill and expertise. Third, formal rules and procedure. All actions must follow established SOP and organizational regulation. 4. Written documentation. All decision process and record are officially documented for transparency. 5. Rational decision making. Decisions are based on fact and logic, no emotion or personal relationship involved. Now, that's all for my part. Now, let me pass you to my friend, Amira Insirah. She will tell you about 5 principles of bureaucratic management theory. Now, let's go.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Amira and I will continue for the next part. So the first part is 5 principles of bureaucratic management. The first one is division of labor. It will explain about the tasks are divided clearly so employees focus on specific responsibilities. The next one is hierarchy of authority. A clear change of command from top to the bottom of management. Next part is formal rules and regulations. Standardized rules ensure consistency in operation. Second last, impersonality. Decisions are made objectively without favoritism. And for the last one is merit-based employment. Hiring and promotion are based on qualification and skills. Let's continue to another part, which is advantages of bureaucratic management. So, what is the advantages? The first one is ensure fairness and transparency in decision making. The next part is creates a stable and well-structured working system. Next one, improve efficiency through task specialization. The second last, strengthen supervision and control in large organization. And last one, highly suitable for government and large institution. We already talked about advantage. Now, what is the disadvantage parts? Let's continue. Limited flexibility in fast-changing environment. Next one, may reduce creativity and innovation among employees. Another one is excessive paperwork red tape, which can slow the process. And last one, decision may be too rigid and ignore human factors. So let's continue to relevance of modern management. What is this? It is about bureaucratic management is widely used in government agencies, hospitals, universities, and banks. It will help ensure that operations are systematic, transparent, and accountable. However, modern organizations combine bureaucracy with flexible management style to improve adaptability and innovation.
So next, I want to introduce about who is Douglas McGregor. Douglas McGregor was an American manager scholar who became very influential in the field of management and organization behavior. He was born in 1906 and later became a professor at the MIT. What is MIT? MIT is Massachusetts Institute of Technology. He was well known for his idea about employee motivation and the relationship between managers and workers in the organization. During his time, many organizations practiced traditional management style, where employees were controlled strictly by managers. Works were often seen as people who dislike works and need constant supervision. However, Douglas McGregor believed that employers should not always be viewed negatively. He believed that human behavior at work depends on how managers treat and motivates employers. Because of this belief, he introduced a more human-centered approach to management. Douglas McGregor played an important role in changing the way organizations manage employees. His idea encouraged organizations to focus not only to productivity and profits, but also on employer satisfaction, motivates, and well-being. He believed that when employees are treated with trust and respect, they are more likely to become responsibility, creative, and productive works. Next, I want to introduce about contribution of Douglas McGregor. First, his major contribution was introducing a management approach that focused on human relationships within organizations. He explained that employers do not work only for money, but they also need appreciate encouragement, and also opportunities to improve themselves. His idea helped managers understand that good communication and positive relationship between employer and employers are very important for organization success. Besides that, Douglas McGregor also contributed to the development of modern leadership style. His theories encourage managers to become more democratic and supportive instead of being too strict and controlling. Many organizations today apply his idea to encouragement, teamwork, employer participation, and open communication, and also motivation in the workplace. So now let's move to his main theory, which is theory X and also theory Y. Theory X assumes employees dislike work, avoid responsibility, and need strict supervision. Managers who apply Theory X usually use strict rules, punishment, and close monitoring to control employers. This management style is known as the autocratic management style. On the other hand, Theory Y assumes that employers are hardworking, responsibility, creative, and also capable of control staff. Managers who apply Theory Y usually trust employers and encourage them to participate in decision making. This management style is more democratic and promotes teamwork and also communication. Now, I would like to explain the relationship between Douglas McGregor theory and modern management practices. Douglas McGregor theory is still very relevant in today's modern organization. Many companies now apply the theory Y approach because employers are considered valuable asset to the organization. For examples, employer give employers the freedom to share their idea and opinions in their workplace. Organization also encourage teamwork and open communication among employees and manager. Besides that, employees are motivated through rewards, appreciate and re- recognition for their hard work. In addition, managers today pay more attention to employees' mental and emotional well-being to ensure a positive and healthy working environment. As a result, this approach can help increase productivity, improve the satisfaction, and create better relationship between employees and employees. So this is the end. Thank you for watching.